Hey everybody, happy Wednesday. It is I, your songwriting partner, your co-producer, and as always, your friend, Joe Sebi. And today is Wednesday, so happy Wednesday everybody. And Wednesday is our ghost writing class as part of our creative writing class. And what is ghostwriting? Some of you, I know a lot of you know this already, what ghostwriting is, but there's a lot of people that come onto YouTube every day who've never been here before. So welcome to ghostwriting. What ghostwriting is where we take a famous song or a popular song that's charted on Billboard or played on, all different kinds of social, platforms, social media platforms and music platforms. And we take the words, and it's part of a creative writing exercise. As songwriters, what we try to do is rewrite the lyrics to the whole chorus, not the whole song, just the chorus. And why do we do that? Well, it's just a way to get your creative juices flowing a lot of times, and it's really good for you to stretch out your creativity. And especially if you're a songwriter, here's why it's really important. Because, as songwriters, what we do is we write songs and we write a verse. And then we sing the chorus. And then after we finish writing the chorus and the first verse, what do we need? We need a second verse. And of course, the chorus always stays the same. The chorus doesn't change. The chorus is always the same words and the same melody. And there's a reason for that, because people know that's when they are supposed to sing along to the song. And it creates a universal appeal. And everybody can sing along when the chorus comes back on. But every time the verse comes in, the words are different. And but the melody's the same. And sometimes even the bounce and the cadence of the syllables and all that they pretty much stay the same as the first verse. And so if you're a songwriter yourself, ghostwriting from a well-known chorus is a great exercise, because at some point as a songwriter yourself, you're going to have to write a second verse to a first verse. Now, the problem I have a lot with songwriting in general is I give all my best creativity to the first verse and to the chorus. So by the time I get to the second verse, I'm always kind of stuck, and I say, what am I going to say in chapter 2? And I always call the second verse of a song the second chapter, right? So if you were writing a story about the Titanic, Chapter 1, everybody gets on the boat. Chapter 2, everyone's having a great time. Chapter 3, they come across some horrible weather. Chapter 4, they hit the iceberg. Chapter 5, they have to deal with the issues at hand while the boat is slowly sinking or not so slowly sinking. You couldn't just say chapter 1, we're on a boat. Chapter 2, the boat sinks. And then, you have to kind of make a story out of each chapter and get more, in depth and more elaborate by each chapter. So, it's really hard sometimes to write a verse 2, because, like I said, you give all your best stuff away in chapter 1. So it can get really tough to actually try a chapter 2. Or, to try to write a chapter 2. But the reason we do that is, with the ghostwriting, as I call it, is it's just really good for your creativity. It's just like another little Jedi mind trick to get your mind prepared for creativity. It's just like a mind game puzzle, And it's really good for you. I mean, I love doing that because it just makes my mind sharper, as a songwriter, I do these exercises also because as a songwriter, and like I said before in other class videos, I've had a lot of writing sessions with people, and let's say this guy comes over and he's an R&B singer, and you have a writing session with him from 2 to 7, and you're not feeling that great that day, but you know he's coming. He already paid for the session. He's coming over at 2 o'clock, and he's going to be at your house till 7 o'clock. You have got to crank up the gears in your mind to start getting this thing on, the show on the road, and you have to start getting creative. So I've created over the years these little tricks to get myself kind of inspired so that when I do have a situation like that, I know where to tap into those things so I can actually, come up with ideas that will benefit the writing session, And so what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to let you hear his chorus. So right now I'm going to play the chorus for you. So here we go. Let me turn my phone around.
Yeah, I see us in black and white, crystal clear on a starlit night, and all your gorgeous colors. I promise that I'll love you for the rest of my life. See you standing in your dress, swear in front of all our friends, there'll never be another. I promise that I'll love you for the rest of my life. Now we're sitting.
So that was the chorus. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to read you the lyrics like I'm reading a poem. So you're not hearing it as a song, but more as like a poem. I see us in black and white, crystal clear on a starlit night, in all your gorgeous colors. I promise that I'll love you for the rest of my life. See you standing in your dress, swear in front of all our friends. There'll never be another. I promise that I'll love you for the rest of my life. So, the sentiment or the story of that kind of makes me think of they're getting married. He's like, he's saying, swear in front of all our friends. I see you standing in your dress, like a wedding dress. There'll never be another. I promise that I'll love you for the rest of my life. They're like wedding vows. So like, I can see this song being used at weddings. People, love that kind of stuff for their weddings and wedding days. And so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to read you the lyrics that I wrote for it. Now, mine's a much different story than theirs. Mine is somebody admitting to their mistakes and why they don't have this person anymore. Where, Niall Horan's song, Black and White, is more about, this particular day of, displaying our love for the world to see. Mine is a lot different, and I'll read you mine. I wish I had just one more day to prove my love and make you stay. Go back to being lovers. I want to fix your heart and the mistakes that I made. I never meant to cause you pain. I know you'll never feel the same. I thought this was forever. It's hard to love somebody when your love is betrayed. So that's mine. I like to play on words. It's hard to love somebody when your love is betrayed. It's hard to love somebody when your love is betrayed. That's kind of the cadence. So, his is, yes, I see us in black and white, crystal clear on a starlit night, in all your gorgeous colors. I promise that I'll love you for the rest of my life. See you standing in your dress, Swear in front of all our friends there'll never be another. I promise that I'll love you for the rest of my life. And mine is, I wish I had just one more day to prove my love and make you stay. Go back to being lovers. I wanna fix your heart and the mistakes that I made. I'm never meant to cause you pain. No, you'll never feel the same. I thought this was forever. It's hard to love somebody, but your love is betrayed. So that's mine. And what I did was, well, I'll show you. I sang it to an actual karaoke track. I wish I had just one more day to prove my love and make you stay. Go back to being lovers. I wanna fix your heart and the mistakes that I made. Never meant to cause you pain. I know you'll never be the same. I thought this was forever. It's hard to love somebody when your love is betrayed. So that's it. That's the whole chorus. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I can't wait to see what you wrote for that. Please try this. Please try this exercise and try to write the whole chorus out with words that fit every syllable and every bounce. I know it's hard. It's not easy to do. It took me a long time to do this myself. So that's all the time we have for today. And until tomorrow, this is your songwriting partner, your co-producer, and your friend, Joe CB, signing off. Until tomorrow, peace.